with the Boxing Training Channel. And we are live, and tonight we are back at it. I guess you could say with some more garbage regarding Ryan Garcia, PhDs, antics, and the fallout associated with all of the above. And there's a great deal of it going on, especially in the on the internet, should I say. So let's get with it. So Ryan Garcia is still having a lot of fallout and is affecting a lot of people. There's a lot of backs and forth about who is for who and who's against who. And at the end of the day, it's a sad place to be when it comes to Ryan Garcia, his fanboys, and the way that they seem to make all the explanations, all the excuses necessary to say that it's okay that Ryan Garcia used PhDs against Devin Haney on 4/20/2024 at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. But as I've stated time and time again, it wasn't okay, it isn't okay, and it will never be okay to cheat, especially in the sport of boxing. Now, not to say that it's okay to cheat in basketball, football, or soccer, baseball, you name it. It's simply not okay to use to use enhancing, my bad, enhancing performing drugs. It's not okay. So I have been diligent in executing my disposition toward steroids. Steroids enhances your ability to do whatever's necessary to get the job done. And that's what Ryan Garcia did. Ryan Garcia cheated. He took enhancing performance drugs in order to beat Devin Haney. He didn't care what he needed to do to beat Devin Haney. He did it. And now what really annoys me most is that you have people literally making it seem like it's okay that he did that. I mean, this has been the chatter since April 2020, 24 when it happened. Or, I should say, when they found out that it happened. Okay, but the fact of the matter is it is driving a wedge between the masses. It is pitting race, in my opinion, against race, right? That mindset is a negative impact on the sport of boxing, as it is in the case with every sport. And I've had a conversation with y'all the other night about this exact same thing. So you probably don't want to hear it, but I don't have a choice in the matter because it continues to grow legs as we speak, right? People are still saying that it's okay that Ryan Garcia used performance enhancing steroids or drugs, right, when he fought Devin Haney. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? And that really, really frustrates me and annoys me because it wouldn't be this way if it would have been a white boxer, a black boxer who was a victim of the use of steroids. It wouldn't be this. We wouldn't be having this conversation, right? Sure, people would have a disdain, but it would have been short-lived, right? I said this once, I'll say it again. We teach this hateful, sinful, diseaseful disposition towards one another, and that's hate, right? This is what this is really all about. These PEDs and Ryan Garcia and his fans, right, are really people that participate in hate. It is a sad day in American history because we are still going through the same thing that we went through over 400 years ago. And I say we as is my people, black people, right? Hey, you can say that, oh, he's just creating a narrative. No, I'm not creating a narrative. And for whoever wants to say that, you need to be ashamed of yourself because that isn't the case and you know it's not the case. So, what we really need to do is start standing up for what's right. I don't give a damn, excuse my French. I don't care what color the individual is, right? If he's in violation, if he's using PEDs, a performance enhancing drug, right, to cheat, I don't care what color he is, man, right? We need to come together, unify our efforts against whoever the perpetrator is that's using performance enhancing drugs, PEDs. And in this case, it's Ryan Garcia. So with that, you people that don't have a problem to go to bed at night and sleep like babies, knowing that you are backing up a person that who has literally put another person's life in danger by cheating. By cheating. Performance enhancing drugs does just what it says it does. It enhances your ability to be more powerful. Whatever you're trying to do, your power, your energy level. You know what I mean? I mean your stamina, your accuracy. I mean, come on, man. Whatever you desire to do on performance enhancing drugs, you can darn sure, you can almost possibly be assured that you can pull that off. And that's exactly what Ryan Garcia did. Ryan Garcia has never fought like he fought on 2024 in New York at the Barclays Center. He has never fought like that. So why all of a sudden did he fight that desperately and diligently on 2024 at the Barclays Center? Because he cheated. He cheated. I don't want to talk about boots and Tony Clay. I don't want. This is not a moment for distraction. This is about those that distract from the subject, right? Distract from the truth, right? I don't want to talk about Bud. I don't want to talk about Boots. I want to talk about Ryan Garcia and the garbage associated with the people that are intentionally trying to cover up for Ryan Garcia. That's what I want to talk about. Anybody want to talk about that, right? Why don't you? I tell you what. Why don't somebody that believes that Ryan Garcia shouldn't be crucified for using PEDs against Devin Haney, why don't you come on and drop a note in the comment section and let's talk about it. Those who believe that Ryan Garcia was justified to use the PEDs, drop a comment in the chat and let's talk about it. You're all over the internet with it, you know what I mean? So give me the opportunity to hear you, speak to you. Can you do that? You do it for Ryan Garcia. You do it for a known cheat. And I'm telling you, at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia met his match when he pulled this on the Haneys. The Haneys absolutely. The Haneys are warriors. You can say what you want to about Bill, he got a big mouth or whatever the case may be. The Haneys are warriors. And I am willing to put my career on the line to say Ryan Garcia at the end of the day is going to wish that he didn't know that he hadn't used PEDs against Devin the Dream Haney on 4/20/2024 at the Barclays Center. He gonna wish he never did that. I'm telling you, Ryan Garcia got the tenacity. Ryan Garcia has the nasty disposition about himself where he says anything he wants to say. He don't care who he said it to. And the things that he's been saying about these PEDs and about the Haneys and about everybody else, don't make a difference who it is. Ryan Garcia is just a nasty human being, and he don't give a darn about nobody but Ryan Garcia. The way that it's seen, he don't care about his parents, whom, by the way, constantly tries to take up for it. Now, the notion that came up late about Ryan Garcia from his parents is that Ryan Garcia might have a mental problem. You should have thought about that and said something about this before Ryan Garcia signed that contract saying that he would come in on weight, that he wouldn't use PED. You should have said something about his mental health then. Now it's kind of like too late. The damage is already done, and it's time for the Haneys to get some retribution, right? No, we don't want to talk about that stupid stuff, that street stuff. I think a lot of y'all want to go there. We're not going there, right? We're doing this like intelligent human beings, right? If it was me, you know what I mean, I would do everything in my power to see that Ryan Garcia didn't have another happy day in his life when it comes to his bankroll, right? I mean, how else can you satisfy yourself for the damage that's been done to the Haneys? By whooping? No. We ain't doing that, right? We gonna bust him. We're gonna break Ryan Garcia. And hopefully I'll have something to do with that because I've stated this once, I'm stated again. I got a legal background, right? And I want to think that I have something to do with having a conversation with the Haneys about civil suits, right? Because they have a open and closed case when it comes to Ryan Garcia and his breach of contract about the site. Right? It's an open and closed case of breach of contract. And the cold thing about this particular incident, this happens constantly in the sport of boxing for sure, right? But I've said this, and I've said this time and time again. Boxing needs to be legislated, right? Where things like this, there's consequences for it, right? In the sense that it would dissuade people from doing it. There is no leading authority when it comes to stuff like PEDs. There's nothing on the books in the legal scheme of things that speaks to PEDs or anything else in the boxing scheme of things, right? Boxing, needs to be legislated. This is the perfect storm when it comes to opening doors for litigation. It is a perfect storm because you can open up any legal argument that you choose to, and there's no precedence to refute it. So actually, you are the king of your own demise, of your own worth when it comes to the legality associated with your claim. Right, anyway, those are my feelings, you know what I mean? Like I said, I practiced law for I was fortunate to practice law for like 15 years. So when I say there is a open and closed case when it comes to breach of contract, you can take that to the bank. You can take it to the bank. So I've been off for a couple of days, but I was laying to the net. I got so fired up. I was going through some notes and stuff on the internet, and I just got riled up. You know what I mean? Like a warrior, right? And said, let me get my butt in here and put in some work, right? The other day I was on, and I had quite a lot of people. I'm quite sure that you're not having a problem with hearing this, because what I did was, this is my chamber. This is where I should be all the time when I work, right? But sometimes I go in the kitchen and turn the TV on, and the noise is not muffled. You know what I mean? You can't hardly hear it. It's what they've been telling me. And the other night, I felt really, really bad because I put together a piece of work when it comes to racism and how we actually, no, excuse me, you guys actually teach racism in the family, right? You teach it to your children. And it's an old fact. Oh, he's not. Yes, you do. You teach it. This is why it continues to grow and develop, because racism is taught in the home. I look at little kids, little white kids, and say, God damn, they don't even, you could tell the way that they look at you, right? They don't know any better, right? But other than what they've been told, right? And it'd be like, damn, that kid, he's not going to even have a chance to know how it feels not to be a racist. Ain't that horrible? To continue to peddle a nasty cultural demise toward a human being. Think about that. Think about that, y'all. The things that you say before your kids. Don't you think that they hearing you and pick that garbage up? They do. Kids are like a sponge. I'm gonna take that. Everything they're like a sponge, man. You know what I'm saying? They are going to absorb everything that they hear. So y'all need to be careful what you teach your kids, because your kids are the next generation, and it appears that we ain't changing. We in that same dumb mindset of what our forefathers, which our forefathers instilled in y'all, still carrying and bearing that torch. Ooh, you ought to be ashamed. You said, but you're not. But I'm gonna break you up from that if you listen to me. I'm gonna make you Christians. I'm gonna make you want to go to church. You feel me? So with that in mind, man, I feel good about my little conversation tonight, and I'm gonna start getting back into the business of things and coming on at least twice a day, because I'm going to tell you something. What really has me like off when it comes to the internet and my podcast and talking boxing or talking culture or whatever the case may be, because I haven't satisfied myself with the things that are necessary to make sure that people gravitate toward my podcast. That's like a thumbnail, being able to create videos, logos. But I'm working on it, and I get a little flustered because I'm not seeing any success, right? But I'm going to do this. I am going to eventually gravitate toward all the tools necessary to pull the people that believe in the truth. Because let me say this: one lie leads to another lie. I say that to say this: that is why I do not lie. I do not lie. And no. I, from this day on, catch me in a lie, call it on me. Because I never intentionally lied. Why? Because as a kid, I used to tell little lies, right? And I was always, my mother was a Christian, so she said, boy, you keep on telling them stories, right? Something gonna happen to you when you get older, right? And so the point I'm trying to make is, she taught me, if you tell one lie, you gotta tell another to cover up that lie. And that's true, man. That is true. So I don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Don't lie. Don't like a liar. Don't want to be around a liar. It just irritates me to think that people have to lie to kick it. That's what they say. Anyway, we're going to keep this moving. I'm going to keep coming to y'all with this real. I'm going to promote my channel. And I'm going to be one of the best channels in the business before this is said done. I've said that once before, right? And I'm here to say tonight that I can do this. If I can't do nothing, I can run my mouth about the truth. With that, hit the subscription button. Hit the like button. Share my videos with your friends and relatives. And tell me what you think about the people that teach racism in their house. Let me have some comments on that, would you? With that in mind, I got to go, man. Love you. Peace out.